Flashback.
Flashback time.
All right, so we're back doing Flashback, as we already said. So we rolled out our new voting that wasn't using straw poll, but using the YouTube built-in voting. And a lot more people were receptive to it than typical. So I think we'll probably stick with that. So I'll go over the results from that voting period. We had 343 votes. Big Halo fans, I guess. In last place, we had Nahiri Combo Breaker with 39 votes. So that one leaves.
So sad.
Second last, we had Scepter Reversal with 89, which for a while was actually in the lead, but then our actual winner pulled ahead pretty fast. Second place, we had Green White Elves with 97 votes. And in first place, because apparently seeing one oppressive deck wasn't enough for you guys, you chose Affinity with 118 votes. So
Affinity.
So you're playing Affinity. It is a little easier to hate out than Infect, though. Like, most sideboards have some slots dedicated to that sort of thing.
Well, you have to, otherwise you just get ran over.
Pretty much. And a lot of decks have, like, one or two really powerful artifacts that you want to hit, so the odds of you having some artifact removal in your board are pretty good. Okay, so for next week, the voting is going to be Green White Elves coming back, Scepter Reversal coming back, and the two new ones. One of the ones that we want to put in is Norin and his sisters. We had Soul Sisters in a while ago, but this deck's a little different.
Soul Sisters was voted out, though.
Yeah, it was voted out. And we never got to see it. It was like a really close second, I remember, a few times. Mm-hmm. So maybe this time Norin and his sisters will get the nod. Now that he has a man, sort of, with them, maybe we'll get the sexism vote, too. Yeah. Who knows? I say man, but he runs away all the time. Yeah, he runs away at
literally everything.
Yeah.
Including himself.
He's more of a mouse.
I guess he's a goblin. If he tries to throw a punch, he gets scared and runs away.
It is true. I'll just send myself in. Nah, I just changed. I want cheeseburger instead. And the other one we're putting in is Teamer Delver.
Which was suggested in the comments.
Yeah. So that will be roughly there. There's going to be a little eye that you click on. The letter I, not an eyeball.
Yes.
And then you can vote there. I'm not sure how you do it in mobile. Someone in this comment said that they can't vote now because they always watch their stuff on mobile. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I'm not sure where YouTube would have that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even if we did know, they always seem to change the layout anyway.
It's true. By the time you're watching this, it's probably completely different anyway, so it doesn't really make a difference. Anyway, so I'm back with Ojutai Bant. Another question, because apparently this is a Q&A. Somebody asked why this is called Ojutai Bant, because the only thing with Ojutai in it is the Ojutai's command. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
You answered your own question. That's why.
There's not even a full playset.
No, there's only two. But it is kind of, it's a cool... It's basically, it's named after that card. That's why it's not just called regular Bant. And it's because it's a lot of that type of effect. Like, there's a lot of countering things temporarily, a lot of bringing things back, a lot of gaining you life.
Well, yeah, and like the returning level 2 creature.
Yeah. I mean, that's like kind of the gist of it. But that card almost describes, just in its text, everything that this deck wants to be doing. So that's why it's named that. Anyway, so you're playing Affinity.
And I'm going first, so I'm
Challenger. And we'll see you in Game 1. Alright, Game 1. Go ahead.
We've got... those.
Whoop. And for me, it's a little bit risky, but I think the reward is worth it. Potential reward. So we're going to keep that. And is this where you dump your entire hand?
Citadel.
Yeah.
Mox Opal.
Yeah.
Memnite.
Yeah.
City of Brass.
Yeah.
Vault Scourge.
Alright. Didn't even have to pay any life.
I don't know why I put City of Brass in, because...
You already played a land. Yeah.
Sure go.
Well, 4 out of 7's beatable, I suppose. Here's a Flooded Strand. Go ahead. Super exciting stuff.
Untap. Draw for turn.
So much excitement.
City of Brass.
Yeah.
And 2 mana for plating.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Attach plating.
Yeah.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mm-hmm.
Attach for 7.
Crack this, go to 19, and I think I'll go straight to 17. I should have one of the land I want. Yes. Temple Garden. And unfortunately, I mean, the plating's the thing that's worrisome, but I guess my plan now is just deal with the creatures that have it on it and hope you don't have 2 black up, which you have the capacity for. So we will path to exile the Belt Scourge.
Yeah.
And I'll take 1. Go to 16. You do have 1 basic, I think.
Yes. Enter go.
Untap.
Very nice basic.
Draw a card.
The good old ice spikes.
Yeah, super nice basic. Big fan. You should have went for blue instead. I really wanted that green, though. Oh well. Here's a Tarmogoyf.
And you also needed that white for that path.
Yes. Well, I mean, I could have got a Hallowed Fountain instead, but I wanted a green for some of this stuff. So it's a 2. Doesn't trade favorably with... Well, I guess it does. Because that only gives power.
Yes. Untap. Draw for turn.
Doesn't grant toughness. So it's something. Also, worth noting, there's way more blue sources in this deck than there are green sources, so that's why I went for this. Now I just only slightly regret it.
Ensoul Artifact.
Oh! Okay.
Indestructible 5/5.
Yep.
Did I play a line this turn? Yes.
Yeah.
No, I didn't, because that's
No,
the
no,
path line.
and I missed one.
Well, you didn't miss one.
Oh, no, this was only my turn 2, right? Yeah.
But that's the path
Sure.
line, so
For some reason, I was thinking I was going first.
equip.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still 5.
Yes. So 11.
Attack for 11.
I will trade with the Mem Knight and take 5.
Trade for a Mem Knight.
Go to 11.
Enter go.
Draw. Ah! God, this deck hates me. There's another Goyf. Go.
I mean, hey, he can stand
He's
in the
too,
way.
and he's too bigger because Mem Knight's not exiled.
4/5 still doesn't really deal.
No,
with
not really. And it's indestructible, so it doesn't really make a difference.
Yeah, I think we just do that. Here's cranial plating.
Okay.
We'll attach this cranial plating.
Yeah.
And we'll swing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's for 10. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. I gotta... I don't want to go to 1.
Enter go.
I have fetch lands. No. I guess that works. Hallowed Fountain untapped. Go 9. And we'll go for a Snapcaster Mage. Targeting Path to Exile. And we'll Path to Exile Darksteel Citadel.
There's a land in my exile.
Yes. Go ahead. And I have enchantment. Woo! I'm out of Goyfs, but I've got it.
Draw for turn.
Although I'm down an instant. It's kind of funny.
Master.
Okay. Yeah.
Enter go. I mean, you can block this.
It's true, I can. It's not really getting me a lot of places, but I can do it.
Could have been a Vault Scourge or an Ink Moth or something.
It's true. Let's see. Pass turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes. This will be for 15. Good God.
Attach cranial plating.
Yep.
Attack for 10. Don't really need the extra source of damage.
No, you don't. Plus, you can attach it at instant speed if you really want to.
And Glitness Crane.
I'm going to remand that. Draw a card. Oh, come on.
Jergo.
Draw. Ah! Man, luck is really not on my side.
Apparently not.
I'll make a copy of Master of Ethereum.
You got a 1/1.
Go ahead.
You can block. Untap. Draw for turn. Glitness Crane.
Yep.
So I gotta look at the top 4 cards, and I may reveal an artifact from among them. I think we're gonna reveal this Vault Scourge.
Sure. Not even close. Yep.
Attach that over there. Enter go.
Come on! Alright. We got a game. Flood Strand. Crack. Go to 8. Since I think at this point, it doesn't really matter what my life total is.
Yeah, there's kind of enough cranial plating in the field that that's not going to
Yeah.
matter too much.
But in the interest of being careful, and I think I'm okay on colors, I will just get an island. It's now 2 blue.
2 blue and 2 white, which is probably the more important bit.
Oh, yeah. Supreme Verdict! Verdict!
Boom goes the
Verdict.
dynamite.
Verdict. Good.
Untap. Draw for turn.
Now I just have to hope you don't draw another creature and
Oh,
I'll
hey,
be golden.
that's a pretty good draw.
Isn't, yeah.
Here's an Ensoul artifact.
Yeah, that'll do it. That's probably the worst one.
That was
for me.
I was gonna say
It's
that's
the only
probably
hasty
the
guy.
worst draw.
It's the only
for
hasty
you.
guy. And you only have 2! What the hell is this?
Is that enough?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. It's yeah.
Yeah, it's 9.
9.
Damn it. Just drew every remand in my deck. That's annoying. Well, actually, I survived longer than I thought I could have, considering I missed like 3 land drops.
Yeah.
So that's not bad.
It's pretty impressive, actually.
It's not too bad. But, yep. Alright. Well, that was that. And we'll see you in sideboards. Alright, sideboard time. I'll go first. It's pretty simple. That does nothing. This is amazing. This is pretty good. This is amazing. That's actually okay, because it deals with cranial platings, which is kind of worrisome. So I might consider bringing that one in also. That doesn't do a lot. Doesn't do a lot. E-Witness is kind of nice, because it's kind of like another Snapcaster effect, and it's something cheap enough that I can bring back... Lost my train of thought there. Oh, it's cheap enough that I can block early and get something back. Vapor Snag's fine against Ensoul Artifact, but that I don't think that'll happen too often, so I'm not going to bring that in. These aren't great. Actually, they're terrible. Spell Pierce, but this one's terrible. And Lone Missionary doesn't do a whole lot. So I'm going to bring in...
Jump blocker's not good enough.
Yeah. So I think I'm going to bring in these. See, maybe I won't bring in the Witness. I think I'll bring in these, because I need some way to deal with plating. And things I'm taking out. The 2 Cures, because they don't really do enough in this matchup. It's pretty fast on your end, so don't want that. Gonna take out Torrential Gearhulk, because he's expensive. Yes, he can get back a Path, but he can't get back a Wrath or anything, because it's only instants. And I'm gonna cut one Sun Titan, because it's expensive. And I want to cheapen stuff up a little. So, those come out, these come in.
As for me, Ancient Grudge doesn't really do a whole lot against him. Stubborn Denials can be okay. If we have a plating, it's basically, 1 mana counter a spell. But if we do, but generally he'll counter or he'll path in response to attaching a plating, which means this won't trigger, so not really worth it. Whip Flare, he does produce enough lower drop guys that kind of get in the way that this might be worth it. So I think we're going to bring one in. 2 Dispatches, they deal with his larger threats, but they really only deal with 1 creature. And we don't need that too much.
And I'm probably not getting to that point in the game.
Yeah, like if he's landing Sun Titans, we probably had bigger problems. Bitter Blossoms, not really needed. This is more for like those decks that are really good at hating out artifacts.
This gives you kind of another plan.
Yeah, an extra way to play around, but we don't really need that. Wear Tear can deal with the problematic like Stony Silence, but mostly I don't think it's worth bringing it in just for that. Galvanic Blast could be decent. 4 damage to the face can be good, but I think Whip Flare is just going to take that slot instead, because we normally just point it at a creature.
Plus, I don't know what I'm going to have that 4 hits that 2 doesn't hit. Because Goyf maybe, but that's about it.
Goyf maybe, but generally he's probably going to be big enough. We're going to bring in 1 Ether Grid. This is just like an extra way to win, but it also allows us to like tap 2 artifacts to deal 1 damage to a creature. And he has enough Snapcaster Mages and like the tree guy that fetches the basic land.
Sakura Tribe-Elder.
Sakura Tribe-Elder. That we can just ping out so it can't block anymore. I called him the tree guy, but he's not actually a tree guy.
There's trees behind him. He's holding a stick.
Guy.
It's pretty close.
Isn't he a snake?
So
it does enough, and it provides us a long-range way to grind out a game if need be. And we're bringing in the cages because we really don't like seeing 2 paths all the time with Snapcaster Mage.
Yeah, he's a snake. Also, yeah, the cage is really good against me. It shuts off a lot of different things that I could
As for what we're taking out, the Ensoul Artifacts, they were all-stars in that game.
Yeah.
But super situational was like the only haste creature in the deck.
Yeah.
Because normally it just gets a path, so the indestructible 5/5 really doesn't mean much.
Also makes my Goyfs bigger.
Also makes your Goyfs bigger. We're also taking out 1 Master of Ethereum. He's just a little too slow, doesn't do enough. And 1 Frogmite, because he's basically the same as a Memnite against you, because anything that can trade with a Memnite is going to trade with the Frogmite as well.
Yeah.
So.
Alright. So, that was that, and we'll see you in Game 2. Okay, Game 2. Show my hands. That's what I got. Some potential kind of cool stuff if I survive 2 turns. Go ahead.
And we've got this hand, which probably won't allow him to survive 2 turns.
Oh, I really hope you're kidding. Tap Temple Garden. Go ahead.
Draw for turn. Seachrome Coast.
Yep.
Springleaf Drum.
Yep.
Enter go.
Oh. I was prepared to assess the damage, but there wasn't that much damage to assess. Untapped Hallowed Fountain, 18. Tribe Elder. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn. Academy Ruins.
Yup.
A Steel Overseer.
It's a pretty good one. Oh, here comes the boom.
And a Cage.
Oh. God damn it. Well, there goes my entire plan.
Enter go.
Crack that. Got my green already. Got 2 white. I guess a blue. Get an island. Well, actually, maybe not. Untap. Draw a card.
If you have the Revolt guy, you can still get a fetch land back, but you can't get the creature back.
It's true. Yeah, okay. Well, now I regret getting an island. Kasali Pride Mage.
Oh, there you go.
Celestial Colonnade. Pass turn.
But of course, do you want the cage or do you want the overseers? It's tough questions.
Mm-hmm.
Draw for turn. City of Brass. And... Ow. 19. For Ravager.
That's pretty good. Pretty good man. Could potentially blow up the cage in response. Just so you don't get to sack it. I have less ways of dealing with cage, more ways of dealing with overseer, which is why I'm thinking of it that way. Do I want to do that?
It's one less power on that. But then potentially I could attack for
Yeah,
one, and that could be
true.
pretty threatening.
Yeah, it's just one less thing.
Still floating.
It ruins the coolness of what I was gonna do, but I think that's actually fine. So I'll blow up the cage in response.
Yeah. Probably correct.
Yeah.
And... what's better than one Ravager?
All
Two
right.
Ravagers.
Not bad.
Enter go.
You want? I guess you're gonna do that. So why would you want to send for one? Draw a card.
Pump so much higher.
This deck just does not want me to have lands.
Who needs lands?
I do. Me. Let's see. Let's do one of these bad boys. Pass turn.
End of your turn. 1/1 counters for everyone.
Yep. Well. You know what? While it's on the stack, I will path the Overseer.
I'll sack it.
Yep.
Response.
Pretty dead in that situation anyway, so might as well
Yeah.
do it. Yeah, and then counters happen.
Don't get my land, but I can
Yeah.
just Academy Ruin back a Steel Overseer, which...
It's true. It's pretty good. Not this turn, but you can do it. Anyway,
Untap.
suppose you could do it on your upkeep.
Yes.
But then you can't cast it, probably.
Is that worth it? Yeah, I think a Steel Overseer is good enough to put right on top of my library there.
Okay.
Drop for turn.
I'm actually pretty okay with that.
5.
I'm gonna block the 3. And then before damage, I'll sacrifice him. To get a white. And take that, assuming you're not gonna move any counters around. I know you might want to.
Nah. It's not worth it.
Okay, I will take 2. Go 16.
Enter go.
Oh my god. Almost accidentally cheated there.
That island was there the whole time.
I wonder if you would have noticed, like, if you were just not paying attention, just like, just leave it, see what happens. Draw a card. Oh, okay. Actually, no, that was not bad. That was not too bad. Okay, so That. Yeah, that wasn't the worst. And you have an Overseer in your hand. Okay. Windswept Heath. Crack. Go to 15. I think I might continue the basics train. Oh, actually, no. You know what I'll get? Since I've got some basics already.
One of the battle
I
lands.
think I will get
Tangle lands.
one of those. Yeah, I've got 3 blues, so I've got a lot of white, but why not? It's kind of neat. Okay, and then let's make sure I got the right mana. Renegade Rallier, that left, so I will get back Kaszas Pride Mage.
Got yourself a Pride Mage.
I do. Let's see. Still got that Steel Overseer. So, it's enough value. Do I do this instead? Sorry, I'm taking so long to think about this. Got a bunch of lines I could go with.
It's like roll a dice. Evens for one decision, odds for the other.
I think we go tap those. We'll go for a Snapcaster Mage targeting Path to Exile, and I will attempt to Path to Exile the one with 3 counters.
Cards in hand.
1.
You played your land this turn.
I did.
Would I... No, I'm going to sack.
Okay. That's all I got. Pat's turn.
Passing over 4 counters. Untap.
That's a lot of counters.
Draw for turn.
Yeah, unfortunately, Path's way worse when you have Overseer or Ravager and Academy Ruins, because the Exile clause doesn't really make a difference.
Think here. We go for a Ravager.
Oh my god. Okay, you had 3 of them. Oh, that makes that a little worse.
And an Overseer.
Yep.
Seachrome Coast tapped.
Sure. Oh, that makes things way worse.
Now, you could
So
trade
much worse.
all of those for a Ravager.
Good.
You know what? If you're gonna have to do it that way, I'll offer it. Because the only thing I'd be worried about then is a Path or a Wrath on that side. But I still have the Academy Ruins, so that wouldn't be the end of the world. And I'd be losing all these counters anyway.
Do I take 6 here? I might want to take 6 here. You don't have any evasive guys. I mean, you can put the counters on anything that's not blocked, but I'm not too worried yet.
Yeah, it's not like I have enough artifacts that sacking all of them would
No.
be lethal.
And if you want to sack that, and that, fine. I'll take it.
Okay, just 6.
Good 9.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw. Alright, had one of those. Okay, though. So, since we have our Exalted trigger, I'll attack you for 4.
I'll take it.
Oh, you don't want to block that?
15.
What a shocker. I'm so shocked by this snap decision.
I mean, yeah, I know it is only a 1/1, but...
Yeah. But the problem is that Academy Runes is going to wreck me anyway.
But apparently I didn't even need it to make sure I had a Ravager around, because I just
No,
keep
you just
drawing
drew
them.
85 million of them. So I will sack the Pride Mage. And I will... Target the Overseer.
Yeah, we'll sack him.
Might as well, I mean... not really getting a ton of...
No value there.
No. Yeah, so... Stuff left. Here's a Rallier. I'll get back Pride Mage. We'll sack. Hit that Ravager.
We'll sack, passing 7 counters over.
Yep. And here's another Colonnade. Pass turn.
I was expecting a path or something.
No.
I guess you wouldn't be...
I had a
much.
really cool turn set up where I could have got everything on your board. I mean, you get it back slowly with runes anyway, but... And then you had to have another one.
Untap.
Ruin my plans.
We're going to put Crafter's Cage on top of my library.
Sure.
Draw that. Ow. Play that. Because I'm really tired of that Pride Mage. 9.
Jump.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card. That's some wonderful timing, my friend.
Oh no.
I don't mean that in a good way.
Oh. I hope it was a Rallier.
No. So, creatures can't enter from graveyards or libraries, and I can't cast things in my graveyard. Okay.
Or your library. No Panglacial Worms.
Yep. No Panglacial Worming for me. You're at
Apparently it
14?
was just too strong of a card, yes. It's just too good of a card. They had to get rid of it.
I'm at
Bill.
9.
But the 1 mana counter for it.
Attack for 6.
Interesting. We'll take it going to 8.
Cast a Sun Titan.
Oh.
And he'll, I guess, get back Windswept Heath, because that's the only thing he can't get back. And I'll pass turn.
Untap. We're going to draw this turn.
Don't want to ravage me some more?
9.
On declare attacks, I'll crack that. Go to 8. Come on. Oh, that's not in this deck, is it?
What are you looking for?
I'm thinking of a different deck. I thought I had a
Oh, a
Dryad Arbor.
Dryad Arbor.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's not in that deck.
Okay. Well, there goes my cool plan. I guess I have to chump block with a Sun Titan. We play too many decks. That's the problem. Oh, well.
In fact, had Dryad Arbor, and the deck before you played this
Yeah.
one had Dryad Arbor.
That's what I was thinking of. Oh, well. Chump block with Sun Titan. Wasn't quite what I wanted to do, but I'll do it.
Darksteel Citadel. And a Springleaf Drum. It's your go.
Oh, so I just win? Okay. I'll take it.
Unfortunately, yeah, I couldn't really pay mana to,
Yeah.
none of these creatures were really going to do it because I needed this as my mana source.
Yeah, okay. Activate Colonnade. Bash.
Dead.
I had that, too, as a backup, so that would have been pretty good. That would have been pretty good against the one source there, but, whew, okay. I wasn't expecting to win that game after I didn't have the Dryad Arbor, because it didn't factor into my plans.
Yeah, unfortunately I didn't have the blocker for your mana land, though. Mm-hmm. And I kind of had to force the attack.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, that was game 2, and we'll see you in game 3. Alright, game 3. Go ahead.
We've got those.
Whoop. And for me, that's what I've got. And we'll see if it's enough. See if Affinity has one of its trademark fast games. Those other ones were okay, but they weren't as fast as I've seen.
Signal Pest.
Yep.
Thopter.
Oh.
Memnite. Go.
Well, 5's more than 4. I
mean, it kind of entirely relies on this Signal Pest here. But
you don't say. Path to Exile. Should have done that on your upkeep, I suppose. But, it's too fun. Go ahead. Yeah, I definitely should have done that on your upkeep. But...
untap. Draw for turn. City of Brass.
Yep.
Glitness Crane.
Okay. Please don't reveal the plating. Please don't reveal the plating.
Ha.
Did you miss?
No, I didn't miss. I'm just... None of these are really great. So I guess we take
That's good to hear.
We're going to reveal Grafdigger's Cage.
That's pretty good.
I mean, it's not...
It stops this from happening again.
It's true. It'll at least do something. But I was really hoping for a plating or something of the like.
Mm-hmm.
Cage.
Cast it. Did you take a beat for it?
Yes, 19.
Might as well get in for 1.
So 1 beat.
Unless you plan on leaving him back to block. 19.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card. Perfect timing yet again. Flooded Strand. Pass turn.
Untap. Is Signal Pest better than Random Draw? I don't think yet.
Well, he's exiled, so...
Oh, right, yes. He's not in the graveyard, so that's not even a consideration.
Yeah.
And that was a very good draw.
A very good draw? I don't know about that.
2 beats.
Oh. 17.
And an Overseer.
I'm gonna remand it, but I need to crack and fetch and do all that. I'm just gonna fetch an island. Oh, right on the bottom.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Enter go.
Soon as I draw my card. For mand. Okay. Tap. Draw a card. Alright. It's a whole lot of things. But
not a whole lot of power.
yeah, that's true. Windswept Heath. Pass turn.
Untap.
I mean, that Overseer can get the ball rolling, but I only delayed him.
Draw for turn. Yeah, this is better than this Overseer. Guess let's do it this way first. Plating.
Yep. You got it.
And attach plating to this
Come on,
one.
you got to put it on a Thopter. I think you got a choice.
Swing.
How much is this for?
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7? Right?
Yeah. Just 5 artifacts.
And I know you have an overseer. I'm gonna take 7. Go to 9.
Enter go.
I'll crack this. Go to 8. Go get. What am I gonna get? Come on. Breeding pool. Tapped. Now we'll untap, draw a card. We will play a Canopy Vista, like 2 basics.
Look at that.
Comes in untapped.
Takes 2 to tango.
And well, boom goes the dynamite.
Consider the dynamite boomed.
Only some of the dynamite. That's still pretty obnoxious. But at least I probably am not taking an attack this turn. Good.
Untap.
Plus now it's down to 2. A 2 pump.
Draw for turn.
2 pump chump.
Overseer.
Yep.
Memnite. Ornithopter.
Oh, you had more free stuff. Okay.
Yeah, I was kind of holding the 1, so
Yeah. It's
no
pretty
point
good.
in playing it out in case you had a Wrath.
It's pretty good.
And we'll just attach this, because we're not going to
Sure.
use
Take
the
1.
mana elsewhere. 18.
You only
Sure
used
go.
that twice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Never
Untap.
really needed it, because you
True.
keep remanding, and I play 2 mana things.
That is true. Okay. Let's just go for this now. I'm gonna steal Overseer.
Just going to shuffle my library.
Okay.
Only got the 1 base.
And we'll play Forest. Pass turn.
Untap. Do we want a Memnite? Because we could play it this turn. But we don't want a Memnite. We'll just draw. You know what? I'd rather a Memnite. Here's a Springleaf Drum.
Okay.
And we shall attack for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. You have no cards in hand?
No cards in hand.
I'm going to cast Ojutai's Command. I'm going to gain 4 life and draw a card. Go to 12.
Exciting.
Draw a card. And then, how much did you say again? 6?
6.
Take 6. Go to 6.
Enter go.
Untap.
It was almost a fog.
Draw a card. Yeah, not the worst. That flying is annoying. Though. Like, really annoying. So I'm gonna copy it. It's a pretty
Got
super
yourself
duper
an Ornithopter.
Ornithopter there. Play a Celestial Colonnade.
I mean, that can eventually block.
It's true.
That can eventually trade with an Ornithopter.
Pretty solid stuff. And then you just get it back with Academy Ruins. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn.
Oh, thank God.
Signal Pest.
Sure. For a sec, I was a little worried that the black ability of that, like the double black, is just attach it to a creature. Because you attach it to this, and then I have to sacrifice it. Not the case.
Swing.
Luckily. Here's a Snapcaster. I will target Path to Exile even though I can't cast it. Block there, block here.
Yeah, no really point in attaching the Memnite now, so...
Yeah.
At least kill both of those.
It's true.
Memnite down.
Have to do it, though.
Yes.
It was a lethal attack.
Enter go.
Come on! Is that the worst thing I could have drawn? Is it? Maybe? Okay, what mana do I need to activate this? All of it? I guess. Horizon Canopy. Go ahead.
Untap.
Because I don't think it matters.
Draw for turn. Go to combat.
Yep.
Swing.
Oh, it does, because you don't have a second black. Okay. I will activate Colonnade.
Yeah.
I will put him in front of Ornithopter. Do you still have 6? 1, 2, 3, 4. You're down to 5.
Down to 5. It's not lethal.
Does that make
Well,
me want to
actually,
block
this one's
cast?
6.
Oh, because of Battle Cry. Sure.
Because of Battle Cry.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll put it in front of the Thopter, and then for damage, I will use the mana to sacrifice Canopy and draw a card. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't have any other black. Woo! We did it! We took down an Ornithopter.
We would have had the black.
You still have this, which is kind of unblockable and annoying for me.
We'll attach that.
Okay.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card. I mean, I guess it can slow you down. Supreme Verdict. Untapped Hallowed Fountain. Go to 4.
Interesting.
Tarmogoyf, who is sorcery, land, creature, instant,
I got artifact creatures.
artifact. So 5.
Like most of the free ones.
Yes.
You're
5,
missing
6.
one Ornithopter.
He's a big boy.
Which is probably on the bottom of the library. Oh no, I shuffled now.
Yeah.
Gluttonous Crane saw me the 4th one.
Oh.
That's why I was going, huh.
Go, well, yeah, go ahead.
Untap. Is an unblockable 4 power better than anything I can draw? I think so. So tapping this for
This would've been
colorless.
better.
We're going to
No, I
put
couldn't have done both.
an Ornithopter on top of my library.
Okay.
Here's an Ornithopter.
Yep.
Here go.
Untap. Draw a card. Alright. So how big can you make that?
4.
4. So this is actually a pretty safe attack. I'll attack you for 5.
Yeah. 13.
And then here's an Ornithopter. Quite funny.
Just the best use of that thing.
Oh yeah, definitely. You're 13.
So this is the moment that I should have brought Galvanic Blast and not Whip Flare.
I guess so, yeah. I mean, Whip Flare will do it too.
No, it won't, because that's
It's an artifact, right? Yeah. That's quite humorous, actually. Put this in play for the power. It's not really doing all that much. Guess it can... Okay, I'll wait. Good.
Untap. Draw for turn.
Because if you can deal with this, I'm dead anyway, so it doesn't really make a difference if I play that or not.
Quip.
Yep.
4.
Dead image.
Seachrome Coast. Tapped and your go.
Untap. Oh my god, I'm the luckiest man alive. That was really good. That was huge, actually. Huge. Absolutely huge. Now I wish I would have played this. That's okay, though. I will attack for 5.
Go to 8.
I will play Gideon of the Trials.
Oh.
He'll go up to 4. Target Ornithopter. And now I'm just going to do this because it presents lethal. Pass turn. No value. Nothing left.
Untap.
I think that might have been the only thing in my deck I could have drawn. I guess another path.
Yeah.
But I already drew 2, so what were the odds of that?
Anything I can draw, get me out of this.
I'm not sure.
As opposed to anything in the graveyard.
I mean, you're going to have up a blocker this turn. Or you're just dead
Well,
on
I mean,
board.
he's going to be a blocker because there's no point in him attacking.
Yeah. I suppose that's true.
So I think we buy back.
Is this two-way? I mean, it doesn't... It puts it on top. I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe it is two-way.
Yeah, it is.
Is it Ornithopter? Or is it Signal Pest? I don't think there's a great difference between them.
I think that's the greatest top deck I've ever had on camera.
I'm going to put Signal Pest on top. Colorless and a Signal Pest.
Okay.
Future go.
Untap. Draw a card. A little late for you. Here's the thing, though. So, you have the capacity. Oh. You actually don't. Oh, I gotta do some thinking here. So, if I do that... How big is this boy?
He... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. Okay. And you're at 8 life.
Yes.
Okay. But if I don't, I'm dead. Oh, this is actually really tough. Because both those are unblockable for me. If I send with 3, you could just take 7. Well, you're obliged to block one of these. So send these 2.
4, 8.
Yes. 4, 8.
You haven't activated Gideon yet. So Ornithopter blocking the Rallier.
Okay. So 5.
5. Go to 3.
And that still only has 2 toughness, so at least that's a trade. I'm going to use a 0 ability to get a Gideon emblem that says I can't lose the game as long as I control Gideon. And I don't think we have that one, so...
No, I don't believe we do.
So he can be my little guardian angel.
A guardian Fusti.
My little guardian Fusti. And I'll pass the turn.
Untap.
So now you have to take a turn off and kill Gideon. If you want to win against me.
Yes, and I think we're going to recur. Is it? I mean, if I don't draw a creature, then that's really bad, so I think we have to recur an Ornithopter.
Okay.
Play Ornithopter for
I'm going to remand it. I know it's free, but I want the card, and this isn't going to do much if you're on this plan. So, okay.
Ornithopter.
Yep.
Quip.
Yep. It's 5 now.
Yes. Attack Gideon for 5.
Gideon dead.
Andrew, go.
I don't think that's going to do it. So I'm pretty sure that's not going to do it.
Did I do it?
I think you did it.
Oh!
So you have exactly 4. Oh, this is 6 now.
Oh yeah, you got Planeswalker. That's a big goif.
Doesn't really matter.
You just need tribal. Sorry, I should have brought those in for you.
Yeah,
even
you
though
should
it
have.
probably would have killed me.
Yeah, that would have been nice of you to do.
Though I guess this constant stream would probably have allowed me to get in
Yeah.
with the cranium plating. So
Attack.
an Ornithopter is going to stand in the way.
Go.
Untap.
You got me.
Let's draw for turn and see what this... It was a creature, so... It was a land and a creature, so it would have been fine. But I think constantly putting Ornithopters on top of the library won me.
Yeah, so, I think Academy Runes single-handedly won you 2 games.
No, I lost the second game with Academy Runes.
Oh, was that the game? I thought you had it going in the first one. Never mind. Yeah. Yep, I'll take it. Because can't do anything.
4 damage. Make that an artifact.
Okay.
5.
Sure. How close was I? Not very.
It could have got Gideon back.
Yeah, that would have been pretty sick, actually. So
yeah, because he's not
1 off.
He's not a creature.
1 down. Well, it was a valiant effort, but
it was a really valiant effort.
In the end, Affinity won,
free things.
Which makes me think that now we're gonna have Infect all over again. But we'll see.
Just
maybe I'm wrong.
You know, if it goes 4, just the last time, it has to compete with 4 Vandal Blasts, 4 Shatterstorm.
Yeah,
in the sideboard.
Sure. Let's do that. No, we'll put it against Liquid Metal Saheeli, and just every turn I'll just gun down 3 things, and it'll make me feel good about myself. That was actually a really close match.
That was
incredibly close. So don't forget to vote for next week. I think the eye stays there the whole game.
Yeah,
I'm not
sure.
sure.
It goes over my head.
Yeah, a little bit.
So just click my face.
Yeah, click his face and play with Mr. Boopster. Do one of those, but not to Mr. Boopster. And yeah, we will see you on Friday and then again next week. Good stuff.
Bye.